What's up, y'all? So I just recorded my TBR, not right now, and wrap up from last month, and your girl is feeling it. So I decided to start a little vlog for y'all this week to make sure that I actually create some kind of content, right? So let's give a quick little life update. So just wrapped finals, which killed it. Baby is an honor student right now because I'm so happy about the way school is going right now. It's just, yes. My next class starts tomorrow, so I don't have a lot of time between, but it's a easy class in my opinion. I already looked at the coursework. I've done a lot of the reading already, so I'm feeling pretty good about this class that's starting. And then I finally put together a TBR. So let me explain, because I think I confuse people with my current read / TBR situation here. Every month I have a TBR. I literally get the books that I know I want to read within the month. But because I'm a mood reader, I can't define when and how I'm going to read them in what order. So I always end up doing a current read just in case I decide to read them out of order. You know, mood reading, sometimes I'm a vibe with my TBR and sometimes I'm just not. So if you haven't seen my TBR video for this month, check it out. In my opinion, it is already fall, y'all. In my opinion, we are already switching seasons. I know summer for some of y'all ain't over yet, but it is for me. So with that, I'm excited. I had a tea party and that was great. I hung out with family. My sister just moved, so there's so many moving elements that I just needed a break, and I still do. Let's be frank, I still need that break, baby, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't done the break part yet, so that's on my list. But I have officially picked out my books to read. I've already did my TBR video, so I'm very much ahead of the game. Today I'm going to not do sprints because it's a holiday, so like what the hell, why would I do that to myself? Don't get me wrong, some people like to do sprints and read on holidays, but I'm working, so not a lot of space or room to do that for me anyway. So yeah, that's all I got for this clip. What I'm gonna do is probably finish up work. I might leave work a little bit early just to get it knocked out, and then I'll probably go ahead and start some homework. I still need to journal for today. I've been doing hella journaling, y'all. Hella journaling, and it's been great for me. I'm learning, like, I've never been the type of person to stay around energy that doesn't sit well with me, so I will definitely exit stage left because I don't have the patience nor the tolerance. I am not the type of person you're gonna catch going off on somebody or cussing somebody out or just like going off, because to me, misery loves company, and people who are miserable loves a good audience. You know, they love to put on a show. And for me, I'm just like, no thank you, I'm not hungry. So with that, I have been protecting my peace, protecting my time, staying away from certain people, certain things, certain places. I have just been reserving all my energy for the things I care about, like my family, my friends, my husband. Yes, my husband with a capital H, but also school, work, and all these other goals that I got going on over here. Which, let's talk about one of those goals, because your girl, I swear, after my wedding, I just had no motivation to work out, no motivation to eat healthy, none of that. I have gained, you can't see it in my face, I've gained some weight, which weight has always been an up and down thing for me, so I really don't give a damn. It never stopped me from doing what I want to do, so argue with your mama. But I do want to be healthy, and I do feel the difference in my body and how it's behaving lately. So I want to get back on track. This month's going to be the month that I get back on track with things. So there's a lot of planning involved. I have my Notion, I have my Storygraph, I have my calendars, I have my big dry erase board in front of me. So I have to have a planning session to get life kind of back in order too. So your girl got things to do. I love y'all's, but I gotta get work done. I'm already tired because I've been snacking all day, so that's been fun. But I've been thinking about all the things I did this summer and I loved them, but it was fun while it lasted. Now with the fall coming in, my plans is to read more, read some spooky books, get some spooky vibes going. I also already went to Target and started buying little, you know, Halloween fall themed things. So that's been great. And then of course, my spooky books. So your girl got stuff to do and I'm gonna go ahead and get some of it done. So I'll check back in with y'all later. Good morning, everybody. I just got done finishing up some homework and I started Bitter, which is my virtual book club read, and I'm currently on chapter 5 and I am already impressed with this author's writing. Like, I can't even fathom the type of imagination that is possessed in this author's brain. It's amazing. I already foresee a 5-star read here. And again, I'm only on chapter 5. I'm not done at all. But just the way that we're starting the conversation, it's a 5 for me. I know it's a 5. I could feel it in my soul that it's a 5. Anywho, I'm about to start work soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. I didn't record this morning because I woke up totally late and then had to get to class and get some work done and then come back here and get ready. So it's like I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but I'm getting stuff done, so that's all that matters, right? As long as they get done, right? It doesn't matter how, as long as they get done, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I just recorded some TikTok stuff and a reel for Instagram. I don't take advantage of reels and things like that. I just don't, and I don't know why, because I already make content here on YouTube, so why not, you know, knock out the other parts? But I just don't. Like, my TikTok has a really nice following in my opinion, and I don't use it. Like, I literally go on there for inspiration or motivation. Sometimes I'd be having to stop away from TikTok because it gets real toxic real fast. And the kind of content that gets pushed to me sometimes bothers me. So then I have to, you know, step away for a couple of weeks. And then I'll come back like, oh, okay. Back to becoming that girl. Back to my reading, wrap-ups, TBR, people that I follow, work from home people that I follow, little stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to do now, starting this month, is just kind of incorporate, when I'm making content for this channel, I'm also making content for like like Instagram reels and TikTok. I don't want to get into this crazy habit of like, make content, make content, make content. I got to make content, because then I'll start to resent it and then I don't want to do it no more. So baby steps for me, baby steps for me. Oh, here's an update for you guys. I just got this book from, I just opened it today. From Macmillan just sent me over this book, and it is The Fury. And here's what it came into the box, or came with the box. But it also came with this card, which I thought was super dope. And listen.
The wind was fierce that night, the night of the murder. It was ferocious, furious, crashing through trees, tearing along pathways, whistling, wailing, snatching all other sound and racing.
Love that. Also, this is a pretty cool card, to be honest. Just to be honest. It looks like this will actually be releasing in January of 2024. So I am definitely going to read this. This does look like it's right up my alley. I'm very interested to see what happens. And it's the right kind of eerie, scary, kind of spooky vibes that I'm going for. So I think I'll be reading this one sooner than later. Hopefully I can get it into my TBR for next month. So that's just a book that I just received. I'm a little bit all over the place when it comes to books right now, especially with my book buying ban just ending last month. And honestly, I have books that I want, but I'm not like, let me go ahead and drop a couple hundred real quick. Like, I'm not in the vibe right now. I think I really am excited about my current TBR, because it's a lot of books that I've been wanting to read. It's right on time for the time of the year, so it's a vibe. My concern is that I always start like my spooky reads during September, but I also start my spooky kind of Halloweenish movie marathon around the same time. So I'm like battling to get my reading done during the day so I can watch movies at night with my honeybees. So it's just a lot going on as usual. You know, we thrive in chaos. So yeah, I'm just figuring some stuff out, but I am going to go ahead and get started to work. And then what I'll do on my lunch break is finish my journal entry, because I didn't do a journal entry this morning. I didn't have the time. And I'm trying to journal at least 3 times a week, just so I have that mental space to kind of release. So yeah, I will catch you guys on my lunch break. I'll check in later. I'm going to try to journal and then get maybe one more chapter of Bitter in. Or I may start the other book that I wanted to read. The Haunting of Jake Livingston. Is that what it's called? Hold on. The Taking. Sorry, The Taking of Jake Livingston. I might start that. So we'll see. We'll see how my lunch break works. I get a whole hour, so I can journal for 30, read for 30. We'll figure it out. All right. BRB. So I like to journal with like instrumental music just to kind of get the flow going. Like I said, I gotta journal at least 3 times a day to keep my sanity. So that's what I'm attempting to do. But I also have homework and I also have reading. So I am going to kind of strategize my reading for this week and then try to figure it out after. Wish me luck. Hey y'all, so new day, new me. Just got out of the shower. Don't be looking at my boobies because of my dress. But anyway, so reading update. I officially started Bitter, baby. Yes. I'm only a couple chapters in, but when I say I am so impressed with this author, they are incredible. I have read Pet, so I already knew the kind of imagery, I think that's the word, like the kind of imagery they kind of come up with their stories. Like they were impeccable when it came to Pet, and now that I'm reading Bitter, I see the same kind of vibes. Now, if you haven't checked out Pet, it focuses on a child experience, while Bitter is focusing on that child's parent. So far so good. I'm only a couple chapters in, but I could feel that this is going to be a 5-star for me. Like overall, I'm feeling the 5-star. Okay. That being said, I had to pause on that because I started my September reads, but I still have books that I didn't finish last month. So that's what today is all about. I'm going to attempt to finish 2 of the books that were on my Not Right Now list in my last video. So the first one is Fangirl by Rainbow. And like I said before, I ended up picking this up because a friend of mine shared that they do fanfic, and I started reading their fanfic and I was like, wait a minute, this is a thing? And this book was staring at me from that point on. So I picked it up. Now, this book is about twins, Kat and Ren, which their name together is Catherine. But Ren is very much, she wants to be an individual. They're going to college. She wants to be herself, while Kat is very much using her sister as an emotional support blanket to everything she does in life, including her fan fiction. So a lot of the story talks about her experiences and her fanfic and them going to college. She is very much antisocial. She is very much closed in. She is very much in my dorm, go to class, come back, no kind of social life. And that really is interesting to me because those are supposed to be the years where you find yourself, but she was doing everything she could to kind of force things to stay the same and not change, which resulted in a lot of conflict. So this is the overall book. Her fanfic reminds me of magical elements like Harry Potter. Just like it talks about a magical you know, world. And for some reason that pops in my head. No, we are not a J.K. Rowling, whatever the fuck her name is. No, we don't support her over here. But we don't support her over here, period. However, that is what came to mind when we were talking about the fanfic in this book. So I need to finish this. And then Gods and Monsters by Janie Marie. This book, when I first started it, loved it. The whole setup of them being in kind of this post-apocalyptic world of a zombie breakout and everyone's turning to zombies and her trying to save her family. And then there was this introduction of vampires as a part of like defeating the zombies, and then werewolves became a part of it. Like, I was eating that up. And then gods came into play, and the god of death, and then, you know, and then the round table. Then it got real confusing. But then she started to talk about, well, the main character started to talk about her past, and just fair warning, a lot of essay in here. People need to be prepared for that. I, on the other hand, am the type of person who can read it and not throw up and be disgusted. That is a lie. The moment I read it, I was like, okay, I need a minute. I was actually on a road trip when I read this. I was on a road trip to Chicago to surprise my mom for her birthday. And I was literally in the dark, like zooming through this. It was so good in the beginning. But then there was a lot of turns and twists that my mind did not fully comprehend. So I had to pause for a sec. Right. And now I'm almost at the end. I have like, how many pages do I have left? I think I'm like a little bit under 100 pages. So like, I'm almost done. What's bothering me about this book is that the character is giving very much pick me. I feel like Janie thought that she was Jane and she wanted men to fall at her feet and be obsessed with her. And it was overdone for me, like overdone. So I'm going to try to finish this. I don't know what I'm going to give it. The beginning, easily 3 stars. But the more that I'm reading, those stars are ding, 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 ding. So I'm going to attempt to finish both, right? So I can get caught up on my August TBR so I can go ahead and finish my September TBR. So that is the plan for today. I've showered. I've worked out. I may need to get a snack, but I probably just get coffee. Bad habits. But that is the plan for today. Wish me luck that these go well. Because in my heart of hearts, I don't think they're going to be great. But I'm nosy, so I got to finish. So, anywho, I will check you guys in the next clip. When I'm done with the readings, I will give you guys an update. I don't know how to feel right now, and I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, sorry about the bra straps, but the titties is tittying, and these books have stressed me out. So I have officially finished the last 2 books. No, that's a lie. I still have one more book that I need to finish, but these 2 are done. So, Fangirl. In the end, I think this is a 3-star. If not a 3, no, it's a 3. It's a 3. And not in like an amazing way, but just in a kind of like, oh, okay, we tied it up situation. So, Kat grew to build friendships with her roommate and started dating a guy that her roommate used to date, but he's like a sweetheart. Her dad is now working on himself to be better and building his relationship with his mom to kind of help with his mental issues, right? So the girls aren't stressed out. Her sister spiraled. She was wilding the fuck out, and her dad was just kind of like, you need to do better or else. So dad wasn't playing with her. And in the end, she was able to wrap up her fanfic. Because the biggest premise that I'm getting from this is that she didn't know what it was like to be an author to create worlds. Her conflict was she can write this mass, again, it's fanfic. So she's like, oh, I could write the world we already know and just change some things. And she was very passionate about that. But her professor told her, like, that's plagiarism. You need to be able to write your own stories. You need to be able to create your own characters in your own world. So there was a little conflict in that, and she doubted like whether or not she could be an actual writer. And she just kind of irritated me because I just felt like she didn't want people around her to grow. Like, she didn't want to grow. She wanted everything to be the same. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who struggle with change. I, on the other hand, am not one of them. But Yeah, she bugged me. She bugged me. I don't know how to feel about this. I do know there's more books in this series. I think it's like Carry On and Wayward Son and things like that. Like, I know about this series, but I don't know if it's worth reading the rest, for me anyway. But yeah, to be continued, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the next book, Gods and Monsters. Baby, Jane just continued to piss me off. Like, just continued to piss me off. Nothing irritates me more. And maybe that's like I don't know if that's just like a cultural thing, because my experience is like women, Black women specifically, is who raised this one, right? So like when I think of Black women or women in general, I think of strength, I think of beauty, I think of, you know, conquering the world. So this character was very frustrating for me, because a lot of her issues was just that it was her. Like, she was causing a lot of the issues. She was self-doubting herself and just sad and mopey. And then all the guys are like, you're so beautiful. I'm so in love with her. Like, there were 7 different characters, like 5 or 7. And I'm not trying to over exaggerate, but I seriously think it was like 5 to 7 people, men in this book, that was obsessed with her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, I want to be with her. I want to conquer her. I want to take her. She's so powerful. But then she's like, I should just die. And I'm like, girl, you was irritated. So yeah, she was irritating the hell out of me. I want to look at Goodreads and see what other people thought about this book, because for me, this was a 2. Like a 2.5. And the only reason it has a 2.5 because the beginning was fire. But the rest of the book, I was just like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? And again, these are series. Like, I have multiple books. This is why people say don't buy series until you actually read the book. But like, mind y'all business. I'm grown. But I don't know how to feel. At the end, I didn't feel much. I know it was supposed to be like a jar-wrenching emotional roller coaster at the end. I know what the author was attempting to do, but it fell short so much for me. Or maybe I was just like disinterested at that point. Like, girl. And okay, so we got butter, eggs, vanilla extract, brown sugar, flour, and white sugar. And then of course, we need peanut butter.
Are you using chunky peanut butter?
I'm using creamy. And then to spice it up a little bit, we got regular chocolate, but then we also have white chocolate. So I need to figure out which one to do. Babe, what kind of chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Which one is that?
Not the white chocolate.
Okay.
Not a lot though. You don't want it to overpower the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
You just want that little extra sweetness in there.
Sure, mister. I have to pull in reinforcements. The husband.
I'm the baker of the family.
Since when? As he watches football.
You gonna smash these?
Yeah, I'll do it with a fork. So yeah, we made cookies. Hey, say hi.
Hi.
Since everyone says you don't like being on camera. And then for dinner, we're gonna do some homemade frozen ravioli. How are we doing? Okay, so today is the last day of, yeah, so today is Monday. I did such a great reading weekend. So to kind of update you guys, on Friday, I took Friday off, finished up the books. You guys got the review on that. And then I took my sister and my husband out to Din Din. We went to get food. We had a dinner party on Saturday, dinner party and a movie, which was fun. And then yesterday, I got some reading done. So here's a little update for the week. So I've officially finished Gods and Monsters, which we talked about that. I don't want to talk about it no more. And we finished Fangirl. We also was able to finish Bitter. Whew, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Bitter was incredible. It was incredible. The passion was there. The hard strings were definitely manipulated throughout the entire thing. I loved it. Ate it up, ate it up, ate it up. Definitely a 5-star for me. Definitely a 5-star. And then the author's note at the end, girl, it hit me right here. It was perfect. It was so perfect. It was right on the spot. I didn't know where the spot was, but it was a bullseye for me. Loved it. So, overall, what did I rank all these books? Let me just kind of go over it really quick. Fangirl, I think, got 3 stars or 3.2 or something like that. Gods and Monsters, we're going to say 2.75, if not a 2.5. And Bitter was a 5. Hands down a 5. The last book that I have on my list is the one that I need to finish, and I'm going to be finishing today because I have sprints tonight, but Bite Me. And right now, Bite Me is feeling like a good 3.5, 3.75, kind of in the middle, but I have at least 7 or 8 chapters of this book, and it's still good. I like the mystery aspect of it because you're like, what's going on? What does that mean? What is this? What is that? And I love a good, what is this? What is that? Love a good mystery. Love a good mystery. I want to know who did it, why they did it, what for, you know, all those good things. So yes, currently finishing that up. I started the taking of Jake Livingston, and baby, I am baffled, conflumpled. This is my first time reading it with the audiobook, and frankly, the audiobook is giving me everything for the audio. I don't know why the first time was so hard, because now I feel like I've never even read it. Like in my head, I'm like, did I even read this? Like, was I listening? What was I doing the first time I attempted this book? Because this time, sis is in it. I am in it to win it. I am invested. I am in love. Well, not love, but I'm definitely there, okay? For those who don't know, Ryan Douglas wrote this book, and it is about a young man who is seeing ghosts. He's seeing ghosts, and more specifically, he is seeing a ghost of a school shooter currently. I don't know if that's a spoiler, though. Is that a spoiler? I'm sorry if it's a spoiler. My bad. My bad. But I'm loving it. So my goal for today, right? Today's goal. I have to cook my honeybees some Din Din. So I'm going to cook dinner probably on my lunch break. And then when I'm done with work, go straight into my sprints, because I want to finish this up today. And then this will be the main focus for the next 2 days. So I'm probably going to finish this within the next 2 days, because this is what I'm going to be doing right here. My free time is going to be mostly homework and finishing this book. What am I reading after that? Who knows? We will find out. More to come. But yeah, babies, I killed it at reading this week. Killed it. 3 books, done, finito, out of here. And now 2 more. So this one is definitely going to be done tonight. There's no way in Hannah Montana I'm going to keep, because what do I have? I got like 80 to 90 pages left in this. Like somewhere between the 2. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But then I also have already started this. What chapter am I on? Because I'm flying through this. I have to turn the speed up because they're moving too slow for me. I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do, places to be, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need y'all to hurry up because I need to know what's going on. But I'm on page 99. I'm at Sawyer November 1st, which they don't have chapter numbers in here, so that's, you just gotta follow along with who's talking. But ultimately, I should be done with this within the next 2 days. And then what am I reading after that? I have absolutely no clue. Like nothing. I don't know. I have the TBR over there, and all of the books that I have right now, I've been vibing with. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. These 2 books I've been vibing with. And Bitter. Bitter got me all hyped up to read. And when I get like that, I be all hyped up to read. So my TBR cart is right here. So all of these on the top shelf is the books that I'm supposed to be reading this month. So I don't know what I'm gonna go to first. I also have a lot of books in my cart right now that I want to get that I also want to read during this season. So I'm a little unsure about the TBR for next month. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, I don't know if you all can see this, but The Black Queen, my husband proposed to me with that book. He was like, I love you more. And then y'all, I talk about this all the time, but during our vows, he said, I love you more than all the books you could read or purchase. And in my head, I'm like, he loved me that much because I buy a lot. Y'all know I buy a lot. So we working on that. And speaking of working on that, I got through my whole book buying ban last month. I didn't buy one book, not even my book of the month. And y'all know sometimes they catch you before you catch them, and they be like, look, you getting this book whether you want to or not. But yeah, your sis did it. I'm proud of me too, okay? But that being said, I got a lot of books in my cart right now, and I want to read them through this season, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Part of me is like, just go through the library, but then I want to annotate some of them too. So here's a few books that's on my list that I really, really want. I want You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, There's No Way I'll Die First, which these covers are everything. I want to get I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me. Oh, love that. And then Dark Places. I also saw that Disney Twisted Tales, I think, but it's Princess Tiana's one, and then Ride or Die. So it's like, I have books that will be great for this season, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy them yet. Not that I'm not gonna buy them, because eventually I will. I just don't know if I want to buy them yet. So we will see. But I would try to stick to this not buying. I'm lying, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna buy something. I just don't know what yet. I just don't know what yet. But I've been good. I have a little goose egg, or goose egg, is that's what they call it, a little whatever, for books. And this month I was able to replenish that egg. So I have the money to do so. I don't know. Right now I'm enjoying the books that are on my shelves. Decisions, you know what I mean? Anyway, so that is literally all I have for you guys. You have been with me all weekend. I know y'all sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me. Okay? But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I am currently in the process of changing my couch cover. For those who didn't know, my couch is not green. It's just the cover. I'm just extra. My rugs, my couch covers, my pillow covers, I just like things to be interchangeable because I like change. I like when things change with the season. I like when there's a vibe. So yeah, who knows what I'm going to come up with next. I don't know. Anywho, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment down below, what are you currently reading? What are you currently reading right now? Comment that down below. But also, what is one thing that you are looking forward to in the fall season? It's one of my favorites, but you hear that a lot from people. Oh, I love the fall. I love everything about fall. But y'all not really about that fall life. So it's cute or whatever. But I am about that fall life. I have already started decorating stuff. For those who don't know, fall leaves all over this. I am eclectic. I like chaos. And that's why you see all this change all the time. But yeah. Anywho, it's your girl BooksWithBonnie. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one, because I never know when I'm going to do a vlog. It just kind of tied together and worked out, and now I'm just at a place where it worked. Anywho, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out.